because surely now, and I'm not even bantering now, surely now you've got to be favourites for this title. 9 points clear of second place, 11 points clear of Manchester City.
Well, what did I say on Thursday, guys? What did I say on Thursday? I said if we beat Manchester City on Sunday, I'm going to come in with chest. And guess what? After the game yesterday, I said on my fan cams, Liverpool will win the Premier League. You've got it on camera.
Finally.
I've seen enough evidence now. After 20 games, we're a third of the way through the season. And in my opinion, I've seen enough from our team that constitutes us as not only just title runners, but title winners. And if we can do that in Arne Slot's first season, it's incredible. But going back to the performance, Pep always gets rattled at Anfield. There was a bit of respect at the end when he clapped us. We clapped him back. And he was right. 6 defeats in 7. He is right. And he is right. 6 Champions Leagues. He is right. And Man City, as you said, Virgil van Dijk, his XG was twice as much as Erling Haaland. He should have had a hat-trick, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he should have done.
Had 2 more headers. Szoboszlai should have scored
free
a couple.
headers.
Gakpo missed a couple.
That header, he was like,
Trent had one off the line.
How didn't I score? How?
Really? Of course, I'm over the moon
Salah
to
missed
win
a
that
penalty.
game. I'm over the moon to win the game, and it's a bit of a mental barrier we overcome because we haven't beaten them since October 2022. We've played the champions of Spain and England in a week, scored loads of goals, should have scored more. We haven't conceded any. But to get that one over the line against City is massive, and that's why the confidence now shifts between can we do it against the champions we have now, and now from this team, the evidence that I've seen, we should be going on to win the title now.
Yeah, I mean, it was an unbelievable performance, wasn't it?
Very well put.
They're so good. I don't know what's going on with you lot, but you're so good.
Thank you.
And also, like half time, I think City had like an XG of like 0.07
They didn't
or something.
test.
It was just ridiculous. If someone would have told me that was like a mid-table team, I'd have believed you.
Lower.
Well, do you know what?
Southampton did better
They did.
than what City did. When Southampton played you guys last week, they played much better than what City did.
Yeah.
They were dreadful.
But
City.
don't take anything away from Liverpool.
No, not taking
because
anything
to have
away.
a week like that and to beat Madrid, to beat City.
No Alisson, no Jota.
Yeah,
Trent
like
was injured.
no one can chat to you anymore about not
Unbelievable.
playing any teams that can challenge
Have
you.
we still not played anyone good?
No.
Yeah.
We already
City
decided
are
that last week.
And we said to
we
you,
said that already.
we said to you last week you played someone good. So
But do you know what? Someone called Dave, shout out Dave, he came on the fan cams yesterday and said, it's like year 11s versus year 7s. And it was that. When big man just boots your ball over the fence and you can't get it back.
They got a little broad, man.
They absolutely,
All over
and I
the
have to give a huge shout out to Joe Gomez. I know he used to be your bodyguard at school and protect you, but he's gone on to bigger and better
done
things.
very well.
Man.
He's done very well, but I didn't have.
Never complains.
Nope.
He's always there when we need him. I mean, the injuries that he's had to overcome early on in his career, to actually have the mental strength to come back and be called upon like that, and he always delivers. Left back, centre mid. I think he's played centre back 55 times to Liverpool. He's got 33 clean sheets. And against City, obviously Bradley comes out, Trent comes in, has to acclimatise. Keller has saved. Mate, that goalkeeper, it just blows
Can't
my
believe
mind.
we're keeping him
more
for
and
much
more
longer.
every week.
Can't believe it. I remember
He's
when he used to be
unbelievable.
there, I used to
He's
look at him like
unbelievable.
he's second keeper.
So it's massive shot. I think Szoboszlai, the energy was a joke. He was incredible. Diaz always makes people make mistakes. The assist from Salah for Gakpo's goal,
Yeah,
eye of
man.
the needle stuff, and then gets his pen, missed one.
The shot, wasn't it?
Missed the
No,
1v1.
so obviously across.
He had a great
Missed a
1v1.
massive, and again, I didn't even mention that. It could have been 6 or 7
Yeah, he
nil.
put it over
The
the
only
bar.
thing I'm disappointed about in that game is that we didn't
Score
really
more.
crucify them, because 2-0 looks great and it is great for the table, but really we should have been beating them 6 or 7 nil. And I
Matisse.
never thought I'd ever say that. By the way.
Matisse, right, as we said, not taking anything away from Liverpool, because that was like, that performance was sort of like a mixture of Arne Slot and Klopp,
Mixed together.
where they were so intense, right?
Yeah.
However, was you shocked at how bad City were? I mean, that first half in particular, they were terrible, weren't they?
I'm not shocked anymore. They've been that bad for weeks. They've been, battered by Tottenham, battered by Liverpool. That was no
Brighton
different.
took them apart in the
That
second
was
half.
no different to when Liverpool played United. Like City have been putting in Ten Hag level United performances. They can't keep the ball.
They hadn't replaced Alvarez.
Yeah.
And right, and
It's why we made you favourites, Rob.
with Rodri being out, well, you're in it now.
Well, that's why we made you favourites. This is why I said Arsenal favourites for the league.
By the
People were
way,
like, what?
just- I
Can't
gotta
say that.
Let me get
To all Liverpool fans watching, I did not make this picture, by the way, just to put that out
You
there.
endorsed it though.
Yeah, you endorsed
co-signed
it,
it, mate.
I tried to
You
put it down.
co-signed it,
put
yeah?
it back up.
Don't try and
What am I gonna
don't
do?
try and backtrack now, mate.
This
LJ
message is
Brown
approved by
says,
Alex.
Can you give me the icing?
stop getting overconfident. It's
So hang
still
on,
very
you
early.
ask me every week to have more chest and be confident and put it on wax, and then I'm confident and you're all
Exactly.
crying.
You're 9
You
points
can't,
ahead,
you
you're not
can't have it
confident.
both
It has
ways,
to be
people.
confident. It has
I'm
to
on
be
the train now. I ain't getting off until the end of the
Wow,
season.
wow, wow,
So
wow.
get used to it.
Hey,
You never made that
Schnees,
picture, no?
You did walk in here with
Hold that.
you walked in here with double
sausage.
D's today.
Schnees says Arsenal are second because their
Can't have it
name
all, mate.
starts with A.
Big
They're the
up to you.
best in the Premier League and the Champions League.
Facts.
They are at the moment.
No one can test that.
No, listen, you can't put no buts, if or buts into it. That was a very, very impressive
Week.
performance.
Week. Man
Impressive
City.
week, yeah. You know what I mean? And
Real Madrid, champions of Spain and England.
Two teams
and
ain't got
Virgil
their players,
van
mate.
Dijk.
Two teams not the best, mate.
He is
Both
back
ain't
to
got their
his
players,
form
mate.
before the injury.
Both missing like 6
Telling
months.
you. And Ryan Gravenberch,
Playing when they
the
got their
role,
players, mate.
that role that he does.
Silvio says, big up to
What a
AGT.
baller.
And one advice, ignore Robbie and his delusions.
I do.
He simply lost the plot because of Arno Slot.
Yep.
La 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 la.
Can't have
Clara
it all,
Bitsy
people.
says, Robbie, as per your logic, was Arsenal's victory over Forest more impressive than Liverpool's over City? Where'd you get that from?
Say that.
Trent played some ridiculous
Oh,
passes. in that game.
Ridiculous.
That one for Salah.
Stupid passes.
Where he's bent it in
Like,
to go
the whole
back out.
Salah goal.
Oh,
The whole
Proper
Salah goal.
PlayStation passes he played.
Yeah, the whole
What?
Salah.
Crazy.
The whole
Can't
move
wait
in
to see
that
it in
Salah
Madrid,
thing
yeah?
was absolutely brilliant.
Ala Madrid.
Hey, Dallo linked to Madrid this morning.
I
man.
I saw what
And
you
Pedro
tweeted.
Porro. Be great move for him and his
No,
family.
I ain't worried about. I'm not worried
Dallo
about
at Madrid,
Porro.
please.
Conor
man.
Bradley against Real Madrid was unreal as well.
Dip says if Liverpool win the league, they should invite Thomas Partey to their bus parade. He destroyed City's season by taking out Rodri. He didn't take out Rodri. He suffered ACL. Philip says Robbie maturing to his tight era. Trouser says Salah, most games with a goal and assist in
that's
Premier
true.
League history.
Well, he's joint with Rooney. 36 games. He's got goals and an assist in the same game.
Better than Rooney?
Joint with Rooney at the minute for
No.
that record.
Better player than Rooney.
Well, let's
in the
see
Premier
when
League.
he retires.
Now, what do you
instead
think?
of judging him
Do you
5
think-
years before.
No, I'm saying, do you think he'll be? I'm just
I
asking
wonder who's
a
going to
question.
look better at 30,
I'm just asking
39,
a question.
Rooney or Mo.
Not about that.
Rooney didn't have the six-pack that Mo had, that's for sure.
He had the six-pack
But
of
who do
beers,
you
mate.
think? I'm
That's
just
what he
asking.
had.
I'm just throwing it out there as a question.
Rooney started at
Stella
16.
Rooney's my guy.
mate.
When Mo Salah was trying to find himself
Listen.
to work out what he was going
Hang
to
on.
be,
Let's look.
Wayne Rooney was
Listen.
twisting up big man. I
Oh,
don't
sorry,
want to
he's
see
younger. Let's see how we did. See how we did with the Arsenal West Ham game before we. Oh no, we'll go. So me and Flex, the only two that got it absolutely spot on.
Although I did say mine was a bit of a bad mind prediction.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you were a bad mind.
Because I did say right
gave
from the
us two
start that
goals.
that Liverpool were going to win that easily.
So
and
that's
not as easy
Flex.
as I thought.
Ball knowledge. Yeah.
Ball knowledge, mate. Ball knowledge. That's what it is.
That's fantastic.
Although Matisse, you know what? Your one would have been. If
I had
the-
that.
Matisse went the
I mean,
same.
if Liverpool could
Yeah.
be clinical,
Yeah, and even De Bruyne should have
Imagine
really
when we
buried it at
start
the
being
end.
clinical
De Bruyne
one
should
day
have
as
scored
well,
his
by the
Mad,
way.
isn't it? That none of us thought that City had a chance of win there.
no, they never had a chance.
Our next set of predictions were
It's got to be Arsenal West Ham next.
the Arsenal West Ham game?
Drum roll situation.
Oh, listen, we'll move on to that game. Shall we? Should we
There we
move
go.
into it? So,
No
I
dear.
went for 3-1. Abby went for 2-1 to West Ham.
That's why you don't win fair
Hold
play, though.
on.
Because you say things
Wait
against
a
the team
minute.
that